Okay, back in business. So where were we? The gladiator rejection. I just pulled the 430. And we still got four packs left to go. Fingers crossed, something's in there. But I always think, like, let's just assume this is it, and then it's only possible to get positive feedback. Let's hope my computer isn't act up again. Another Nebula Dragon. First rare I pulled in the box. And another Dream Mirror. Phantasms. Already explained that one earlier on in the first part. I'm just going to bring it down here. That's not the purpose. Monster Express, another train. And another Dream Mirror of Phantasms. Wow. There's one type of cards I don't need anymore. Is a Dream Mirror cards. I have all of those. Well, especially with this box. The set released, I bought like 3 boxes, I think. And there is a Nebula Dragon. And the Onera's Dream Mirror Earthling. Yes, a Dream Mirror card I didn't have yet. So what does this one do? It's a fairy. You need 2 Dream Mirror monsters with different attributes for the fusion. It's limiting. It's limiting. And while it's phase upon the field, this card is also dark attribute. It's actually a light attribute card, this one. And you can only use each of the following effects of Oneras once per turn. So 1. If another monster you control is tributed, except during damage tip, you can target 1 card on the field and destroy it. It's a nice pop. And if this card in its owner possession is destroyed by an opponent card effect, you can special summon 1 Dream Mirror monster from your graveyard, except yeah, this one. So except Dream Mirror over Oneras. I like that one. I like that one. A little sad though that that the fusion monsters are quite restrictive to the Dream Mirrors. So Gladiator Beast Allotrax Atarax, excuse me. Seems nice. And another Dream Mirror. Ooh, and another Oneras Dream Mirror. Yes. So let's go back to what we've already got and putting these rares, etc. away, and these super rares. And then we've got our ultra rares, of which I need Keiko, the Master of Tenji, still sealed, sleeve. So this is what we have right now of our Chaos Impact. We've got, let's put the Unchained cards together. They fit nice together. So we've got Unchained Soul of Anguish, Unstayed, Abomination, and Wailing of the Unchained Soul. We've also got a Gladiator Rejection and Draco Master of the Tenji, and also a Firewall Dragon Dark Fluid. It's nice pulls. We didn't get the Cipher though. A little bit sad, but I've got those ciphers already, so it doesn't really matter. I already got the Masquerena, doesn't really matter. No Starlight either. What did we get from our Rising Rampage? We got the Gizmak, we got the Cap Shell, we got the Romulus, the Borreload X-Shards, the Spirit Sculptor, and the Morpheus Remirror Black Knight. So the pulls are okay, but we are still hoping on something more, because right now we're going to the Ignition Assault. What are we hoping for the Ignition Assault? Obviously for the Lightning Storm. That Lightning Storm card is like, it's like, alright, Geiki Mirror Force for, yeah, for like monsters, spells, and traps. Can do both. It's 120 euros. So in some places, when you look at it, it's a lot. It's expensive. It's also really useful. Also, the Gizmo card in this set, that's what we're looking for. Another Ignister AI land. I have already got one of those. It was really the first pack I opened. It was a loose booster I bought. I bought like 4 loose boosters. In my first pack, I found the AI land. So I was really pleased. And oh, come on. Probably should buy a knife for that. But hey, last box, Ignition Assault. Come on, open up, my boy. There's a side as well. Get everything out. Let's see what we can get. Oh, goodness. Yeah, still same smell. Don't really like it. Oh my god. I already saw what's coming. I just told you, my first booster pack. My loose booster pack I bought from this set was an AI Ignister land. An Ignister AI land. And this is what I get from the first booster. For the first booster out of this entire box. I'm just amazed. It's luck is on my side, and a Plunder Patrol card here. Oh god. There's some Time Thief as well. Oh my goodness. First pack and I already got a secret rare. I hope that means a lot, and that I can get perhaps 3 secret rares out of this box. Who knows? Fingers crossed. Ignister AI land. Oh goodness. Oh, perhaps I should read the effect. Yes. So, what's the effect? If you control no monster in your main monster zone, you can special summon 1 level 4 or lower at Ignister monster from your hand. For the rest of this turn, you cannot special summon any other monsters with yeah. You cannot special summon monster with the same attribute by the effect. The same original attribute by the effect of Ignister AI land. So you cannot special summon monster with the same attribute just summoned. Also, you cannot special summon monsters except Cyber's monsters. Even if this card leaves the field, that's only during this turn, obviously, and if this card is in your graveyard, you can banish 1 ad Ignister monster from your graveyard to just, yeah, set this card once again. It's a good card. It's a key card for Ignisters. Wow, who would have thought that? Squawk-and-Eye, Balcat, Bossa, the Earth Charmer. Generators. This is a good generator card, really. I like to play generators. It's a really fun stun deck. Right now, it's an okay deck. And this is one of the key cards. It lets you banish an opponent's monster with this quick effect, and you can use the generator tokens generated by the generator boss stage, which you need to run, obviously, to special summon these cards. And you can go to in True King of all calamities for damage output. You can try to go a Yorgmunder, but it's really useless because most of the time you won't be able to get move in 2 of these monsters right now on the field. We're still waiting for the monster with the 2 monsters releasing in 2 sets after the Ignition Assault. Hor, the generator boss of I don't know what anymore, and there's also a level 4. They're all level 9 monsters, and there's one level 4 which will release with that set as well. The monster is really OP, and it can make the deck really playable, really good in comparison to other decks. Megalith Portal, there's also the Dragon Maid Sand. There's also the Megalith archetype in this set as well. So generator, this is the only generator card in the entire set, but it is a real nice addition to the generator cards that were already there, because before Ignition Assault, generators was garbage. Also with the 9 Lives Cat, which released in this set, is also really nice. It's also a level 9 XE monster. So XE, yeah, it's AI reborn. It's like a monster reborn for your Adignisters. Yeah, it has some restrictions. Oof. Then there is Megalith Arathron. It's rock monster. It also has something of these cyber dragon heads. It's a rock monster, but makes me think more of a cyber dragon, this card, by the looks of it. Let's put this there. I'm going to read the Megalith quickly. So you can ritual summon this card with a Megalith card during main phase, and you can quick effect. You can discard this card, ritual summon 1 Megalith ritual monster from your hand by attributing monsters from your hand or field whose total level equal or exceed its level. That's an effect which all ritual Megalith cards have. So it really gives you opportunities there. And it is also from hand, so not only from the field, so it's really useful. And when your opponent activates a card or effect that targets a card you control, you can quick effect. You can place 1 ritual monster from your graveyard on the bottom of the deck, and if you do, negate that activation. And if you do, destroy it. So it's a negate and destroy, and you recycle a monster. That's only pluses here. If you then have a way to shuffle it or to search the card you just sent to your deck, GG. Okay. Next one. Ogjet Lightcraft. Wow. A 9-level machine monster. This resembles something of trains. I don't know. Can change levels from 8 to 9. There's Time Thief Perpetua as well. So there's some Time Thief support as well. There's some Time Thief commons as well. What does this do? This XZ monster. So in the standby phase, you can detach 1 material from this card and then target 1 Time Thief monster in your graveyard, except Time Thief Perpetua, and special summon it. And you can also quick effect. You can target 1 other XZ monster you control, attach 1 Time Thief card from your deck to it as material. You can only use each effect of the Time Thief Perpetua once per turn. Whoa, can't speak properly anymore. As you can see, there's other megalith ritual cards in there as well. All Adignisters. Yeah, there's a lot in here. There's a lot in here. Two new, really new complete archetypes. So the Adignisters already existed, but they're playable again. And then there's the Plunder Patrol cards, which are there. Also some general really good. Oh yeah, there was the Ancient Warrior type, the Ancient Warrior archetype. That's the other new new archetype. Ancient Warrior Saga, Defense of Shangban. Whoa, a lot of effect here, a lot of text. So if your Ancient Monster Warrior battles, your opponent cannot activate any effect, trap, spell cards until the end of damage step. You can only use one of the following effects of one of two effects that it names here. At the start of your opponent's battle phase, you can send this card from your spell and trap zone to the graveyard, and monster your opponent's control cannot target ancient warriors for attacks. It's a nice protection, it's a nice disruption. And when an opponent monster declares an attack, you can banish this card from your graveyard, special summon one ancient monster from your deck. So if you've already sent it to the graveyard, you can use its second effect. That's basically it. That's good. Oh, and then we've got Jacko Bolin. New extra support for a zombie deck. I think this is for the zombie control deck. Let's read the effect. In fact, you can discard one zombie monster, special summon this card from your hand. During your opponent's main phase, you can quick effect. You can target one zombie monster in either graveyard, special summon that monster, but banish it when it leaves the field, then banish this card, phase up card, until the end phase. So until the end phase, then it just comes back. That's what I read here. It's nice for control. It's nice for control. It's like steal a monster from your opponent. If you had like a Borreload or a Boral Sword and you could play over it, then this is a really nice deck. I've got a friend and he plays zombies, and half a year ago I've lost sometimes against him. He did exactly what I just described. He stole my Borreload with another combo, but whatever. This is an easier way to do it. So there's another AI monster reborn and a Witchcrafter Genny. Witchcrafter Genny. So during your main phase, you can quick effect, you contribute this card and discard one spell, special summon one Witchcrafter monster from your deck, except Witchcrafter Genny, and you can banish this card and one Witchcrafter spell from your graveyard. This effect becomes that spell's effect when that card is activated. I don't really get this one. Whatever, I need to research this. Another Mega. An Adignister and two Megaliths. As you can see, a lot of Megalith in here. A lot of Adignister. Before doing stupid things like me and buying entire booster boxes, perhaps it's better to test things out. Oh, another Megalith, didn't get this one yet. Or the Lightcraft, which we already got. And then there's Karakuri, Super Shogun, MDL, OO, and Burubei. So the Karakuri machine monsters are also present in this set. It's a nice synchro, really nice arc. It feels a little like a samurai, an old samurai in a machine form. So what does it do? If this card is synchro summon, you can special one Karakuri monster from your deck. Monsters you control in defense position cannot be destroyed by battle. Nice. And once per turn, if the battle position of a phase of Karakuri monster you control is changed, except during damage step, you can target one card your opponent controls and banish it. So this is really good. You can just put this one in defense position as well. Okay, if your opponent has piercing damage, okay, this one ain't a good 1500 defense here, right? Wouldn't be destroyed though. And if your opponent tries to force you in attack position, you just banish. You just banish this monster. You don't send it to the graveyard. You destroy it. You banish it. There's not much cards able to play around this. I really like this Karakuri. I think I'm going to look into it because there's just the spells as well. Yeah, it's like an equipment that gives you 500 attack and defense. This one, but it's quite solid, I think. Karakuri here. If there's enough support, I think this can be something. I don't know. Are there already some Karakuri cards? I don't know. Plunder Patrol. The Plunder Patrol continuous trap card. What does it do? You can declare one attribute, then target one face-up monster your opponent controls. It becomes that attribute until the end of this turn. So you basically change the opponent monster attribute, like the True King. And then you can take one Plunder Patrol monster from your graveyard and either shuffle it into the deck or special summon it. You can only use the effect once per turn, blah 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 blah. During the end phase, if you control no Plunder Patrol monster, you need to send this to the graveyard. But it basically changes an attribute, and it also lets you summon or shuffle. Well, it allows a recycle or a resummon. And then we have the Plunder Patrol Ultimate Rare card here. Blackbeard, the Plunder Patrol Captain. So what does it do? Quick effect, you can target one effect monster you control. Special summon one Plunder Patrol monster from your extra deck with the same attribute as a monster your opponent controls, or that is in their graveyard. And if you do equip that target to it, so the monster you targeted earlier, you need to equip to it, then draw one card. Okay. So if there's in the Plunder Patrol some effect of a monster that can be equipped to another Plunder Patrol monster, allowing you to gain attack or another effect, that's useful. I don't know all Plunder Patrol cards yet. Curious. Almost halfway, I think. Rocket Fighter, Ancient Warriors, Eccentric Lujing. So what does this one do? You can target one continuous spell trap you control, send it to the graveyard, and if you add one Ancient Warriors spell trap with a different name from your graveyard to the hand. So it's only from the graveyard. It's a recycle. If your other Ancient Warriors monster's effect is activated, except during damage step, you can target one spell your opponent controls and destroy it. So you can only use each effect once, and then there's another Jacob Bolan. This one, the Ancient Warriors, I like it. Jacob Bolan is also a good time thief. 9 lives cats, the monster I mentioned earlier, good for a generator deck. And other level 9 decks needs 2 level 9 monsters to special summon. This one, you need special summon in this defense position because it's only got 900 attack at 3300 defense. So, yeah. So your opponent cannot target other monsters you control that were special summoned from the graveyard with card effects. And you can detach one material from this card and target one level 9 monster in your graveyard or one material in your opponent's graveyard, one monster in your opponent's graveyard, special summon it. You can only use this effect of 9 lives cat once per turn. So you basically detach material and you special summon. And those special summon monsters can be attacked unless this card is destroyed. Karakuri Gamma Oils and Karakuri does the same one, giving me attack and defense boost. Wait, did I put away? No. No. I did not put away a card. That must have been. I was a little confused. Okay. Thought I put an ulti away. Another Ancient Warriors. Ancient Warriors of Valiant Zangde. So this card gains 300 attack for each monster your opponent controls during your turn only. So not when it's his turn and he attacks it, and then you don't get the boost. And then you have 2 effects, of which you can only use one. Well, you can use both, but only once each. So if you control 2 or more Ancient Warrior monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. Free special summon. And if your opponent controls more monsters than you do, you can activate this effect. This card can make up to 2 attacks on monsters during each battle this turn. So it's only on monsters, but it helps to clear the board. Oh, another Ancient Warriors. Ancient Warriors Guan Yun. Okay. What does this one do? If your opponent controls a monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. And your opponent can only target this monster with card effects. If your opponent controls more monsters than you do, you can target one monster your opponent controls and destroy it. Okay. It's a nice one. Another Karakuri. Those Karakuri cards are powerful. Come on. Oh, yeah. So, here we are. Another Liu Jing. And a Doyon Adagnister. What does it do? If this card is normal or special summoned, you can target one Adagnister monster from your graveyard, add it to your hand. Okay. If this card is sent to the graveyard as material for a link summon of a Cyberus monster, you can target one AI spell trap in your graveyard, add it to your hand. You can only use each effect once per turn. Oh, it's an ulti. It's an ultimate rare. Put that over there. Oh, come on. Where are those secret rares and starlight rares? The entire purpose of this was finding a starlight rare and some specific cards. I haven't been in too much luck today. Ancient Warriors Zogong. Don't think I've had that one yet. So you can target one continuous spell trap you control, send it to the graveyard, and if you do, add one Ancient Warrior spell trap from your deck to your hand. And oh yeah. The first seems the same with all of them. And then the second is if another ancient monster effect is triggered, except during the damage phase, then its second effect will trigger. And here it is like you can target one effect monster your opponent controls, negate this effect until the end of this turn. Abominable Unchained Soul. Oh, Unchained support in here. I like that. I like that. Oh my god, another 3k. Another 3k. And let's see what it does. What does it do? You can only special summon Abominable Unchained Souls once per turn. If a card you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is special summoned, you can discard one card and discard one on the field. Destroy one on the field, excuse me. Once per turn during the end phase, if this card is in the graveyard because it was destroyed on the field and sent there this turn, you can special summon this card, but place it on the bottom of the deck when it leaves the field. Oh my god, that's actually good. And you can play around it by sending it to the graveyard with a card effect before it ever entered the field, like negate summon and destroy. Cool, and Logbird would be good against that. Oh, come on. So, Sky Striker maneuver. That's right, there's some Sky Striker in here. You've totally lost eye of that one. Control no monster in your main monster zone. You can target one level 4 Sky Striker Ace monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand, or if you have 3 or more spells in your graveyard, you can special summon it instead. Second one is always valid. We're talking about Sky Striker. Your entire play is sending spells to the graveyard. Sending cards to the graveyard, basically. And this is a recycle because the Sky Striker Ace cards are the ones you actually need. And then Code Talker inverted. It's a new Code Talker. Well, actually, Cyber's support. What does it do? If this card is link summoned, you can special summon one Cyber's monster from your hand to your zone. This card points to. You can only use this effect of Code Talker invert once per turn. One side note: this thing has 2 arrows. It's left and right. Not downwards, not diagonal. Only sideways, and that makes this card not so good in my opinion. There are many cards like Link Disciple, Link Devotee, which work together with the arrows up and down, pointing to each other, co-linked. Yeah. It might have some potential there. I haven't tried it yet. I don't think it's going to be good. To be really good anyway. So it might have some use, but I don't think it will see much on the light of day. So what else have we got here? Our Ancient Warriors, Zange, Valiant Zange, Megalith, Avatron. Once again. Okay. Well, it's been a while since we've pulled something really nice out of this. Come on. Give me something I want. Megalith. Oh, excuse me. Megalith promotion. You can target one level 4 or lower monster you control. Its level becomes double its original level until the end of this turn. You can only use this effect of Megalith promotion once per turn. It really synergizes well with the conditions of all Megalith monsters. Like, you can send this card to the graveyard from your hand and then summon another ritual monster without using a spell card by tributing monsters from your hand or field with according level effect. Then we have Witchcraft Regaining again. Not much left there. That's it. Why am I getting so much messages? Voila. Some more people on the way. Live stream. So, what do we have here? Another Ancient Warriors card. Lu Jing, another Megalith Arbitron. Nothing too much here. Come on. At first, booster was awesome. Afterwards, it didn't give me much of what I wanted. Come on. AI Reborn once again. And a Ancient Warriors Loyal Guan Yun. Okay. Karakuri card. Just when having a first glance at this, if you have the chance, look into those Karakuris. They seem rather good to me at first sight. Fire Phoenix Adignistro. Wow, first Adignistro Link monster I pulled. So what does it do? During damage calculation, if this card attacks, you can inflict damage to your opponent equal to this card's attack. And if you do, your opponent takes no battle damage from that battle. If this card is destroyed by card effect, you can destroy one monster your opponent controls. And during the next standby phase, after this Link Summon card was destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon this card from your graveyard. So it basically recycles itself all the time. And when it's destroyed, you destroy another monster. This is a really good card, actually. A secret rare. A secret rare. Okay, it's a Chi-Chi Adignistro. What does this card do? If this card is normal or special summon, you can add one level 4 or lower Adignistro monster from your deck to your hand, except a Chi-Chi Adignistro. At the start of the damage step, when your Cyberse monster battles, you can banish this card from your graveyard, destroy that monster you control. What? So you're basically destroying your own monster. Yeah, it's got some. It's got a nice synergy with this one. You can use the effect of this one. Direct damage, 2,300 of damage. Then you can pop this card. You banish this card. Pop this card. It's destroyed. Destroys another monster. Next turn it resummons itself. Yeah, nice. It's nice. Wow. Okay. It's a secret rare. Too bad the Gizmo came there. Would have been nice to have both Gizmos. Or a Lightning Storm. But anyways, in a couple of weeks' time, on the special edition. That's next week. The special edition Ignition Assault releases next week. I've ordered 2 more booster boxes and yeah. I'll have some more cards then. Another Plunder Patrol. Ooh, Dark Templar Adignistro. Curious what that one will do. Look at the art. Nice. So it needs 3 monsters with different names, and if a monster is special summoned to a zone discards points to, even during the damage step, you can special summon as many level 4 or lower Adignistro monsters from your graveyard as possible to your zones discard points to. So it's maximum 2, don't less 3 arrows. Their effects are negated, and when this card destroys an opponent monster by battle, you can special summon one Cyberse monster from your graveyard. So it gives you a lot of special summons. It's a nice effect. The only downside is that it's not that powerful. It's 2,300 damage it gives you. 2,300 attack. Not that high. But it gives you a lot of special summons. So if you have something on the field, you can wipe your opponent's board, then you can probably OTK. Yeah, Ritual, Thunder Patrol Booty, Megalith Oakfield. I haven't got that one yet. What does this one do? So, yeah, Ritual Summon, you can add one Megalith monster from the deck to your hand, except Megalith Oakfield. And you can activate, when this is on the field, Ritual Summon one Ritual monster from your hand by attributing monster from your hand or field, including this card on the field. It doesn't sound that nice, this one. It's just an add to hand. So a sword. Wow. Okay. Double-edged sword, 2,000 attack gain. But you take no battle damage. Nice for against the hero deck. So the card I'm talking about, this one. Nice against the hero deck. Will rip you. Or at least we'll be able to clear your board. Ancient Warrior Saga. This is the first one I pulled of this one. So if you control ancient warrior monsters with 2 or more different attributes, you can declare one attribute and your opponent cannot activate the effects of monsters they currently control with that attribute. So it's basically, this spell card is a true king of all calamities. Until at the end of the turn, even if this card leaves the field. If your opponent special summons a monster or you activate an ancient warrior monster's effect, except during damage step, you can make all ancient warrior monsters gain 300 attack for each ancient warrior monster you control until the end of the turn. Wait. Oh, it's only once per turn. So you gain 300 attack once a turn, and it's a true king of all calamities. This card is good. Abominable Unchained Soul. We've already got that one. It's a nice card. Nice effect. Oh, 3 more packs. We're not at our ratio yet. Fingers crossed. Another secret rare. Another OT. I hope for the secret rare. I hope for the starlight rare. But that's something luck hasn't given me. Ibicilla lutea. Cannot be destroyed by battle while you control another monster. And it defends all your face-up spell and traps. Would guard a generator. Nice one. Okay. Two more boosters to go. Then we'll just conclude with all the multis and all the secret rares. Pull Fire Phoenix at Ignister. We pull the second one of this. If I were ever to play an Ignister deck, this one should be key. Ooh, Ancient Warriors Master Fulson Mo. I didn't have that one yet. So while you control another Ancient Warriors monster, your opponent's monsters cannot target this card for attacks. You can only use each of the following effects of Ancient Ruler, so you can use these two effects once. You can send one card from your hand or field to the graveyard, add one Ancient Warrior's monster from your deck to your hand, except Ancient Warrior's monster Sumo. And if your other Ancient Warrior's monster's effect is activated, except during the damage step, you can target one monster your opponent controls and bounce it back to their hand. Oh my god, it's a bounce. It's a nice bounce. This is a nice card. Yeah. Those Ancient Warriors, they can. Ooh. That's our number 4 here. Our 4th LP. Still one pack to go. Last pack of the day. Let's see what's inside. Let's see what's inside. The stench. Megalith Promotion. And Karakuri Super Shogun. Well, the Karakuri boss monster, basically. It's a good last pull. Didn't get what we really wanted here, but we've got some nice stuff going on here. So let's put these away. And then we'll go through all of these and all secret rares we've got here. So here we've got Ignition Assault, a Rising Rampage, and Chaos Impact. So first, Ignition Assault, Ad Ignister Chi-Chi. Nice, together with the Ad Ignister, I don't know what names was again. I have such a bad memory. My goodness, I really got a bad memory. Can't find it anymore. Whatever, with the other Ad Ignister Link monster that I showed you. Nice combo. Ad Ignister Island. First booster box, booster pack. Just like that, the first booster pack I ever bought from this set. I've got the other one over here. Here it is. First booster pack I bought. And then the 4 ultis, the Ancient Warriors, the Ad Ignister monster, the Doyon Ad Ignister, and the Plunder Patrol. So we've got some Ad Ignisters here. Its representativity in the box was pretty high. Higher than everything else together with the Ancient Warriors, which you can see in rares. Then there's Rising Rampage with the Capshell, secret rare. It's a free draw, basically. Gives you when you link summon something using this card. It's a fiend, so you basically need a fiend deck, or yeah, you'll need a fiend-based deck in which you can summon this card for free. Otherwise, this is a brick, a total brick. Gizmek Orochi. The Dream Mirror monster here. For a low X charge. Possibility for a rocket deck with Unity Romulus. Also used quite a lot, different decks. And Spirit Sculptor. So this was, I think, one of the nicer pulls we had. And then there's Chaos Impact, Firewall Dark Fluid, Unchained Soul of Anguish are 2 secret rares. And then we have Draco, Master of the Tenji. Nice in a rocket deck. As you can see at YCS Utrecht. Gladiator Rejection. Another Unchained spell. Well, it was limited in its possibility to use. It's not limited in the game, obviously. And Unchained Abomination, also a really nice card just to run in general. It can give you 3 pups, up to 3 pups each turn. So yeah, that was it. Thank you for watching, and I'll probably see you in 2 weeks when next week when my next unboxing will be done. Thank you for watching. Bye.